Hi, I'm Craig, and I have a great fat loss story for you. My story is about how I was able to lose that stubborn, ugly fat. You know, like the flab around your belly that just keeps hanging around. Yeah, that's the stuff. I was able to lose my ugly body fat. Do you know how? With some natural, simple, and safe methods that most people don't know, and you have probably never heard before. I know, you hear this from everyone, but just hang in there. In just a moment, I'm going to explain everything to you about losing ugly body fat. But be prepared, because my methods are the complete opposite of most diet and weight loss plans. In a moment, I'll share my story, because it's probably similar to your own. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Anyone who has struggled with being overweight can relate. I'm not only going to share my story, but also my solution that I've discovered to not just lose fat, but also to stay in the best shape of my life. You can have the solution in your hands immediately. In as few as 5 days, you can be burning your own stubborn flab away for good. You're about to see why the big companies in the weight loss industry hope you never see this information. Alright, the real reason you're flabby, out of shape, or just plain overweight is probably not what you think. Let's be honest, if you looked and felt fit, you wouldn't need a solution. Heck, you wouldn't even be here reading this right now. But you're here, and it's because you're carrying around an extra 10 or 20 or even more pounds of fat, and you're desperate to lose it. Maybe you packed this fat on over the last 10 or 20 or maybe 20 years, or maybe you packed this fat on recently, and now you hate how you look and feel. You try the latest fad diets only to lose and regain the same fat over and over again. These diets always make you feel hungry, depressed, and in the end, you're heavier than when you started. You buy all the must-have and mostly worthless gym equipment, and all you lose is the 100s or even thousands of dollars you spent. If those exercise machines and diet plans actually worked, wouldn't you already have that sexy body? But the truth is, those methods do not work, and you don't have that sexy body. Please listen. Right now, you may be overweight and out of shape, but it's not your fault. Don't spend another minute blaming yourself. Weight loss is a multi-billion-dollar industry. These companies are full of people getting rich from your pain. They don't see you as a person. To them, you're dollar signs on a balance sheet. In fact, the dirty little secret that they will not reveal to you is the weight loss industry needs you to stay fat. If you get thin and fit, they lose you as a customer. You fail, and it's more money in their bank accounts. After they sell you once, then they can sell you the next big thing and the next big thing after that. Trust me, there will be more powders, pills, potions, exotic berry juices, point systems, cardio DVDs, exercise machines, ab busters, and all of this will entice you to spend more of your hard-earned money. But will you see long-term results? Well, the list of gadgets and gizmos from the health and fitness crowd goes on and on. It's overwhelming and confusing. But for you, that confusion ends right now, right here. Let's get back to your original question, which is, why am I still carrying around this extra fat? Hey, there's one reason you don't have that slim and fit body that you deserve, and that reason is, much of the advice you followed is dead wrong. You're overweight because the information you've been relying on is bad information. Some of these huge diet and fitness companies have lied to you, and others, like your friends, repeat these lies because they believe they're true. Either way, it's still misinformation that is largely the reason for you being overweight and out of shape right now. Alright, I think you're ready for some truth. Just read on. I'm going to list the 6 truths for safe and natural fat loss. Before I begin, let me warn you, this will probably sound unusual because not many people are sharing these truths. They would rather lie to you. Number 1, low-carb diets don't make you lose weight for the long term. They rob your body of energy. Low-fat diets put more fat on you because you'll end up eating foods that your body stores as fat. The only way to lose fat and keep it off is to eat nutrient-rich, unprocessed foods in the right portions and at the right times. This isn't complicated, it's very simple. Number 2, long, boring cardio exercises are some of the worst ways to burn fat. I will show you a little known workout technique that you can do in as little as 40 minutes per week. and burn more fat than if you spent 40 minutes a day doing cardio. Yes, you read it correctly, in only 40 minutes per week. Number 3, what you really want to lose is fat, not weight. If you happen to lose weight on those fad diets, it is mostly water, not fat. So you are not getting healthy. You are just getting dehydrated. Number 4, food is your friend. It is not food alone that is your enemy. It is just the kinds of foods, and when you eat them, that is your enemy. You're going to see food in a whole new way. Number 5, starving yourself is stupid, dangerous, and it doesn't really work. Why would you go through your days feeling hungry when there are delicious ways to make your system burn fat naturally? Number 6, energy drinks and exotic berry juices are full of sugar. Sugar is your enemy, and these drinks do not replenish the one thing your body needs most, water. If you're not drinking adequate amounts of water, your fat loss efforts will fail and you'll not feel good as you could. Now that you know the truth about how your fat loss efforts were destroyed before you even started, and now that you know what to avoid if you ever want to be more fit, it's time for you to know what you must do to start losing the fat right now and keep it off. What you must do to look and feel healthier, more energetic, sexier. Yes, I am talking about the simple, natural, and safe way I lost inches of fat in just weeks. How can I say this? How can I be so confident? Well, it's simple. It's the truth. Sharing the truth with you is easy. It feels good. I know this information will change your life. Remember, I'm talking about fat loss, not just the loss of precious water. And you will do it without staying away from delicious fat-burning food, without doing thousands of sit-ups, without dancing your way through boring cardio routines. I know it sounds crazy, but this is 100% real, and I'm living proof. It is natural, easy, and safe. Emphasis on easy. You will be melting fat in just a few days of implementing my methods and manage to keep it off. When you click the Buy It Now button, you can start imagining yourself healthier and happier. Fat Loss Alternative will give you the power to burn away that flab that is making you feel tired and unhealthy. You will be in control starting today. Possibly it has been a long time since you felt confident and happy with how you look. And if you can imagine that shedding your fat in a natural, safe, and easy way is really possible, then you're about to see how I just did just that. You can really transform how you look. You will be amazed. I know I was blown away by my results. After you lose your fat, you will experience skyrocketing energy, do more without getting tired, elimination of fatigue, spend more time with your kids, more smiles when your love life takes off, boost in your immune system, you are now healthier, reduction in your medical bills, flatter tummy. You really can go from flabby to toned and sexy. You can go from always wearing an oversized shirt to cover those layers of fat to turning a few heads at the beach with that sexy, toned body. Do you believe it's possible? Well, it is. I did it, and now you have the same fair chance to do it too. Now it's your turn. I found the natural fat loss alternative that can transform your health forever. No extreme or starvation diets. You eat delicious, nutrient-rich foods. Foods that are powerful and give you more satisfaction in 6 small meals per day. No need for hours of cardio, warm-ups, or stretches. This brand new way of eating and moving will work with any lifestyle. Start your whole body transformation, no matter how much you want to lose, 50 pounds or as little as 10. Your confidence and attitude can get a huge spike. You'll be giving your body what it needs to melt fat day and night. Your body is able to do this, but it needs your help, your support. You can cut down on that stubborn fat every day, especially while you eat. Now, how amazing is that? You should know a little bit about me. I'm a regular guy. I'm not a scientist. I don't have a PhD. I'm a husband and a dad. But since discovering a whole new way to natural and safe fat loss, I've begun making it my goal to help other people do the same. I am telling a different story, one of hope and truth. After a lot of dieting, I found something that can put fear in the hearts of the diet companies. I discovered Fat Loss Alternative. What about you? Were you the chubby kid all your life and now you want to finally transform your body to something lean and healthy? Well, for me, I was the slim kid. I never worried about what or when I ate. But gradually, I became overweight. I could no longer see the lean body that was hidden under layers and layers of fat. So I tried low carbs, low fat, grapefruit diet, cabbage soup diet, dancing to some exercise DVDs, buying one of those app gadgets on TV. But nothing worked for me. Oh yeah, then I tried cardio step classes, hours of sweating at the gym, everything under the sun shakes, point systems, mind over matter seminars, Hollywood actor of the week fad diets. And finally, when I couldn't find the energy or money to try one more weight loss program, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was still carrying pounds and pounds of fat. Like I said, I bought the books, the online classes, the workout DVDs, and what did I get from them? Most of the time, I would lose a little water weight, then gain it back within days of losing it. I never really admitted this to anyone, but I was almost getting ready to give up completely. I felt so embarrassed by how I looked and felt. Have you ever got to the point where you just say, enough is enough? I would just be fat the rest of my life. I thought at least if I gave up all the effort that maybe I could be a happy, fat guy, even if I was feeling depressed on the inside. I was very close to ending up like this. But something happened that changed everything. I had a blood test done for my yearly checkup, and for all my efforts at the gym and dieting, my cholesterol was very high. Now, losing fat was no longer about getting a sexy body. It was about saving my life. I looked at my wife and daughter and I thought about how unhealthy I was because of being overweight and what trying to lose this fat might mean to them. I told my wife I didn't want my daughter growing up embarrassed by her dad, or worse, growing up without a dad. If you're a parent, you know exactly what I felt. So what did I do? I doubled my efforts to find a cure for what would probably take my life. I threw away all the junk, pre-packaged foods, worthless exercise DVDs, and then I began researching alternatives to what was being taught to people who so desperately wanted to lose fat, be healthier and happier. Then I finally discovered a little-known alternative to fat loss. It began to melt my fat within weeks. The fat came off so consistently that I was amazed. I found myself giving away my jeans and buying new ones that were 4 sizes smaller. Being able to naturally and safely burn fat turned out to be the miracle that I'd been searching for. After years of buying the bogus pills, the coaches, gadgets, the bowl, I discovered it was important to know how our bodies work. When you eat nutrient-rich foods and increase activity in your life, your body drops fat naturally. You heard me, naturally. Our bodies are designed to do this very thing. I know you're so ready to give up the gizmos, the bull, the dangerous fad diets, and begin the natural, safe, and easy plan I have found so your body can naturally shed the fat for you, and your body will replace this fat with lean, healthy, and sexy muscle. Now that doesn't sound too bad, does it? Your coworkers and friends will ask you how you transformed your body. I know these things that I am saying are like nothing you have ever heard before. Accept it. For all these years, your dieting has done more harm than good. But you didn't know because you didn't have good information until my fat loss alternative. Changing what people have been taught to think all their lives is almost impossible in the beginning. I have no superhuman physical or mental powers that allow me to achieve results above and beyond what you can achieve with my methods. I would bet we have the same desire to lose that body fat, get healthy, take control of our health. Maybe your story is something similar. Regardless of how you got here, I know you can get to where I am and beyond. This can work for anyone, from any walk of life. I had to throw away the misinformation and discover the truth. You are probably excited to get started melting that body fat, so get ready to get started. Fat loss alternative is not another difficult diet plan, but a delicious new way of eating. Not another long, boring workout plan, but a simple and effective tweak in your workout plan that naturally supports new eating methods. Not another fad, but a natural way to change your life just by giving your body what it needs to do the work it was designed to do. Feel a sense of joy about your decision to own the most powerful ways to use food to burn fat. Stop depriving yourself of these foods and watch as the fat melts away. Never again force yourself to attend another boring cardio class. You can eat more for superpowered fat burning. Stuff yourself with these foods and your body will fight the fat for you. Drop those dress sizes faster and easier than you could have imagined. So getting in great shape right now is a no-brainer. I don't have to tell you how getting in the best shape of your life will benefit your health, because we all know about heart disease, diabetes, stroke, and a long list of other health problems associated with being overweight. And Fat Loss Alternative reveals all the information you need to start sculpting your best body ever right now. And keep it that way as long as you want to keep putting this information to work for you. I created Fat Loss Alternative to be easy to understand and straightforward. Now take all that extra time you will be spending counting calories, measuring portions, aerobicizing, and put that time in enjoying your new life. Travel, see the world, make new friends, fall in love. You deserve that, and the information that can get you there naturally, safely, and quickly. And the cost is not near what you would expect. How much does it cost? I cannot compare Fat Loss Alternative to other programs. This is because it is just so natural, safe, and easy that it leaves other weight loss plans in the dust. And it has worked for so many different kinds of people, but I will compare prices instead. Let's say you wanted to create this from scratch. You would spend money finding and in hiring the right nutritionists and trainers. Plus, you would have to put in many hours of research to discover the methods that actually work, the ones that most pros don't know about. I have spent thousands on fad diets and weight loss programs that didn't work, countless hours researching until I found the truth. Do you have that kind of time and money? Before I developed the Fat Loss Alternative, I was looking for a personal trainer. I figured they could help me get fit and healthy, but I never got to find out. You know why? Well, do you know how much a personal trainer costs? In my rural area, they cost $50 for a 1-hour session. Think about the money you might spend if you keep carrying around this extra fat. Doctor appointments, hospital visits, and missed work, just because you feel sick and tired. The cost could get pretty high. Let's consider the benefits of owning Fat Loss Alternative. More fat loss knowledge than a $50 an hour trainer. No more cardio routines. No fad diets. No more searching for the next big gimmick. Shopping again in the regular stores to buy clothes. A longer, healthier life. Guidelines for how to eat. A simple secret to minimize your time at the gym, but maximize your fitness. Now, don't you deserve the opportunity to have these things? Did I mention that I am taking all the risk? If, for any reason, you're not 100% satisfied with Fat Loss Alternative, just ask for a refund within 60 days of purchase and you'll get every penny back. No questions asked. 100% money back guarantee. I am so sure that Fat Loss Alternative will work for you that I am taking all the risks. I know Fat Loss Alternative will make a huge difference in your life. It did for me. Will lead you to a healthy body, renewed outlook, and confidence. I know you can't wait to get your hands on this information that will allow you to finally lose your body fat, increase your energy, and do it in a totally natural way. So, simply push the Buy It Now button below. Get started on your new life today.